Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down.
1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Coming up. Almost there. Don't go anywhere. Got moose on. My God, you should see this thing. We'll be right there. Don't go away. Okay, so I gotta pour myself some grape juice. I'm sure you guys don't mind that. So you guys should get yourself a little bit of grape juice, maybe some fuzzy water, whichever. Give it a try, and I'll be right there with you. Just firing up the grill and getting things rolling here. So got a little bit different format tonight, and changed a few things around, and let's see if it's better or worse. Your comments are always welcome. So I'll be right with you. How you doing? This is the Reverend of Barbecue, and cooking. I'm the Reverend of Barbecue. This is Cooking Pellets. So I thought I had music to play over me, and I guess I didn't. I didn't figure that one out good, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go look at music to play over me because, boy, I could have swore I had an extra song there, and I guess I don't. So I'm going to play this. This is called Moose Head Honk. Okay, didn't like that. Maybe I won't play this. There we go. Let me turn down my volume of the music just a little bit. And hey, how is everybody on this fine Wednesday? Geez, you know, we had so much rain over the last couple of days. I got to tell you, it's just been like pouring in. Just pouring. I'm getting a little whiter as the days go by. I think I need to shave something because I've lost my color. The wife says, "You look old, get rid of that." And I'm like, whatever. So I had some grape juice I was working on. We worked on this. I have a new ShamWow mic. Here, I guess it's pulling on me a little bit. Sorry. So I ended up getting a new. A new mic system. Whoopsie. That feels like somebody's poking me in the back of the head. There we go. So I got a new mic system. And we had issues where our last mic is only in one side of the ear. So I think we took care of that. So if you guys want to chime in and say, yeah, we got stereo, awesome, both sides, now you can hear on the headphones or whatever you're using, your earbuds, plugs, or otherwise. Or maybe you're just listening to me and you're aggravating the rest of the family like I do when I watch Twitch. So... hey, thanks so much for stopping by. We got a moose steak on. I thought it was a roast, but it's a steak. This thing is like, oh my gosh, it's on the grill right now. That's the grill cam, as you can see. It's been smoking. I put it on earlier. I'm probably going to take it off and then put it down here in the warmer. And the reason I'm going to do that is it's not going to hurt it any, one. And two, we have a couple other things we're going to do. We're going to end up doing I just put one on, a pork pinwheel, if you've never seen one of those. Also changed up a couple of things where I'm not going to do as much. We got a little bit quicker show tonight because we're working on a couple other things with one of our charities that we support with Veterans Outreach of Wisconsin. And it's vetsoutreachwi.us. Just in case you're curious, you can go look there. But anyway, so we're fixing up the website, getting stuff done, but I have a little bit of stuff that has to be taken care of on that. I'm not trying to shortchange you guys at all. Not at all. But we're just doing a different thing. We got rid of that one. We got just wall over there now. We got some paper towels in the corner. Thank you very much, paper towels. And we got nothing on there. But I have our chat box here because I'm trying to hide the crap on the countertop. Oh, and hey, look at that. We don't have a color. I need somebody to chime in on chat and pick a color out tonight. We need a chat color. We need a color for the kitchen. So we got to change this. You guys need to come in. Here, I'm going to shut down the regular I'm going to shut down the white. We don't want that. We got the other ones up. Now you guys got to come up with a color. First person on chat to give me a color. I don't care what color. Anybody, if you haven't been on chat yet, this is your time, people. Come on, there's enough of you out there. I know there's more than one of you out there. Just give me a color. Anybody out there, just give me a color. I know, who was it? Somebody present time, wasting time, whatever was out there, kind of joined in. Maybe left. Who knows? Again, I am the Reverend of Barbecue. This is cooking pellets. This is my prep surface. And this is where we do, like I said, just a lot of prep. We have the grill outside. It's nice outside still. In fact, I have to turn our light around on our patio to pop into that for a little bit later. But we have a moose steak on, and we also are going to do a pork pinwheel. You ever seen a pork pinwheel? Oh, there you go. Well, you're going to see one tonight. And we're going to do a chicken kebab. And I'm only going to make one. I'm going to put one on in a little bit. They don't take long to cook, so I have one already set, and I'm going to put one on in a little while. So in between, what I'd love to have you guys do is give us a little insight of what you're cooking tonight. I'd like to know. So we're trying to kind of segment stuff, make it a little bit easier for you. We talked to a couple people, and they're like, I can't figure out what you're doing because, well, they get in late. And you can always go back to the YouTube and watch YouTube and catch the show there. We usually upload it the night of or the next morning after the Twitch. Sometimes Twitch keeps them on. Not sure, but it's not long. So instead of counting on that, go over to the YouTube, and, we have a lot of stuff on YouTube. Not a lot, but stuff. And some interesting, some odd, some things like, if I could get her up, I'd show it to you. We have some pretty odd stuff that's up there on the Tube of You, and I can't get it right now, so I'm not going to do it. But anyway, some interesting things. What else? Bumps, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate that. If you haven't followed us yet, hit the follow button. And we're going to start here in a second. This first, because sometimes this is what I need to do first. Grape juice. Here's to you. That's good grape juice. Wise Rooster 69, I think, is modding tonight. I'm pretty sure he's around. Don't know if our chat is broken. Oh, there you go. Okay, well, let's do this. That's what the problem is. The chat's broke. Hold on, peeps. So what I need to do, watch this. We're gonna look at what can we look at. I'm gonna drop you over to what our new website looks like. I'm gonna tease you a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back. Ready? Ooh. Then I'm gonna come back over here. Let's see if we can get the chat up. This is our new website. This will be up. We're almost done with it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we're going to have recipes. We're going to have our videos up there. You'll be able to watch our live stream every time you come around to that. And there we go. Okay, let's see if the chat's up and running. Sorry about that. I don't know why it wouldn't work, but somebody wants to chime in. Let's see if it pops in there. Wise Rooster, if you want to give it a ding or ding ding and see if it comes through. I guess I could go and I could try it myself. Let's see. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff. Orange. Wise Rooster, you can't give me a color. I'm looking at chat on my actual Twitch page. And there we go. It's working. Wise Rooster wants orange. Not that there isn't enough orange here. People, come on. There's 8 of you out there lurking. Somebody other than Wise Rooster has to. All right, well, this time, Wise Rooster, we're going to give it to you. I know there's not enough orange here. So, and I like showing you that. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's spin the kitchen. Let's spin the wheel of color for the kitchen. And somebody's bothering me. I'm sorry. I have to get that. Chat fixed. Yep, thank you. Chat's fixed. So I have to spin the wheel of color, okay? So here we go. Wheel of color, and it's spinning. Oh, my gosh. And it's spinning fast. It's a disco. Somebody get out your leisure suit and your big heel. You know, I love the heels that had goldfish in them. Anyway, okay, Wise Rooster said he wanted a little bit of orange. Let's back her up. Let's see if we can find the orange and where she stops. I think we'll know. And there it is. I think that's orange. God, I love technology. Isn't that stupid? Hello, Orange. How are we doing? Oh, Sempe67, thanks for following. Oh, my God. The highlight of my day, turning color into my kitchen. That's so good. Oh, my God. Thanks so much, everybody, for swinging by. We appreciate that. We got a moose steak on. That thing is, like, big. God, it's just like... It's like this. No shit. It's huge. It's got a bone in it. It's just bone-in piece of chunky stuff. Oh, my gosh. Captain Gas, how you doing? Little Ice Bug 33, how you doing? Thanks all for swinging by. I missed it earlier on the chat, so thank you. Our mod with the most, Wise Rooster 69, as he's always here. Thank you so much. For those of you that are just climbing in, out of your regular life into this hole we like to call Twitch, I am the Reverend of Barbecue. That's your service. This is Cooking Pellets. And if you would follow, hit that follow button. It lets us know that we can be here, do things, and you'll want us to stick around and do some more of it. So it's amazing to me to think that. But and we're having grape juice. So another bump with the grape juice. I'm finishing off a bottle. Really, I should have put it in. I make my own red wine vinegar, and I should have just put it in the vinegar jug. But it's okay. Anyway, so we got this big moose thing on, and it's on the grill right now, right there. And we also have, what else do we got? We have, I got a piece of frog mat out on the grill. We have giveaways tonight. Oh, my God. Yeah, we're giving away. We have cooking mats. They're kind of like, they're not the same that we usually sell on our site, but they're very close. They're black in color. They're a little bit higher rated in heat. And I thought because we have a lot of you guys that watch us that don't necessarily have a pellet grill like that. If you have a regular charcoal grill or gas grill, that's cool. I think the mats that we have coming are silicone based and higher heat level. Most of this stuff, hello, ding ding. I have ding dings going on my phone. Most of the stuff shouldn't be used in direct heat, okay? So push the hot coals over to the side, use food over here with the mat. And this is good for, like, let's say this is your grill like mine, well-seasoned. The wife might call it a little dirty. Mine's well-seasoned. Anyway, there's the giveaway. And we don't have a bunch of people. We're only doing this on social media and our followers here. So you have a really good chance. And here's the kicker. There's going to be 5 winners that are going to get a mat. They're about this size each, if you can see that, and looks a little different when you go to the giveaway page. It's black. It's silicone covered black with a black edge. A little bit different. I don't know if they're any more durable. This is our frog mat that we sell, and like I said, I'm giving these away because it's just a little bit different. Might be higher heat for you that have regular grills or gas grill. Gas or charcoal grill, it might work a little better. So that's why I picked those. So anyway, give it a try. And yes, Sempe67, you are right. It does kind of match, doesn't it? Let me get over here. Should I get on the ground? And of course, if I do, I won't be able to get back up. Oh my God, don't do that. Don't have me do that. But it does. Look at that. I'm almost as bright as my kitchen for a change. The kitchen's almost as bright as me. So anyway, go ahead and you guys, don't give him any. Don't tell him fluff. Don't let him think he did something good. It'll just go to his head, and then he's going to take over the channel and cut me out, and it'll be mod. I don't know what. It'll be a mod takeover. Please don't. He'll just big head, and it'll go nowhere. But thank you, Sem67, for allowing me to turn that orange on for him. Anyway, so Frankenfurter, love that, Frankenfurter, that's awesome. How you doing? Chemical Barista, oh God, how you doing? What's up with you? Oh, get a crane. My ass, get a crane. Go away. Chemical Barista, he's actually another Twitch guy. So you guys should follow him. You get a chance. He does a couple different things on Twitch. I don't know. Do you have Twitch? Chemical Baristas? Yeah, you got that. Mod Mutiny, no, please don't. See, they give him that little green box there with the sword, and he thinks he can take over like captain of a ship. Aye, matey. Yeah, whatever. So Moose, we got pork wheels, and we got shish kebabs, whatever. I don't know what it is. So I can give you a peek. Would you all like a peek of the moose? Maybe I'm not going to give you a peek. Maybe I'm going to put on the pork. Maybe we'll just start with the pork wheel. How's that? We'll start doing a pork wheel. Yeah, pork wheel. Pork what? No, they just went out to eat. Yeah. Text her. My son is blabbering at me. So I'm going to show you the kind of stuff. We're going to go ahead and set this stuff out, but then I'm going to give you, and actually, you know what I'm going to do? So this is what we're changing up on the showcase here. We like to call cooking pellets. We are going to go ahead and let me put this up real quick. This is going to be our ingredients cam, okay? And I'm going to show you stuff that we're going to be doing. So we're going to use a little bit of pork. Yeah, we're changing it up a little bit. We got little glass ramekins, a little bit of Swiss cheese, a little bit of bacon, just really one slice, and some stuffing. And I cheated a little bit with the stuffing. It's the store-bought stuff, and you kind of get a little moist, and and that's how it works. So that's what we're doing. And I'm going to have a little snacky. How's that? Can I eat a little bit? Do you mind? I love these things. These are Baby Bells. You guys ever have Baby Bells? They're good. Anyway, so what we're going to do, and I'm going to showcase this here. This is just this is a pork shoulder pork shoulder. This is a sliced pork tenderloin. Okay, and I kind of pre-made it a little bit to make sure that I would have enough stuff and it was big enough. And then I took it back apart. So I cheated a little, but not a lot. But it's all in the good for you guys. So anyway, this is a nice long piece of well, now you see it. Now, so this is a good chunk of pork tenderloin, okay? And we're going to use that. We're going to use stuffing. There's probably about a half cup, maybe a cup of stuffing in here, a couple of slices of Swiss cheese, and a slice of bacon. And now I was talking to somebody about my water here. So I just turned my water on, okay? Somebody start a timer. So I just put my water on. Our cold water, or our hot water takes forever, turn it on to hot, to get hot. And that's because the hot water heater's at the other end of the house, and I got to get a recirculator. But anyway, so this is what we're going to start with, okay? We call it a pinwheel, and you'll find out why in a little bit. We're going to end up putting it on this right here. In fact, I should probably go out there. Let me turn a light on to the grill, and you guys tell me when it looks good. I can hear you. Trust me. You just got to yell out and say good. So, it's just started raining. That's awesome. Okay, so right there. Good. Okay, I heard you. There you go, right there. And I'm not going to let you see what's on there. Oh, my gosh, that looks so awesome. Oh, my gosh. We have that mousse is almost done. And that mousse is going to come off, and I think I'm going to put it in the warmer. And the reason I am, and we still have water running. I don't know if you can see you can't see the water because you just saw the grill. So that's the ever-loving grill cam. We're going to reload chat and everything again. And just because it was a little fuzzy before, Wise Rooster, if you would like to send a shout-out, say howdy, or to me or to whoever, whatever, that works. Hey, look at that. We got current song stuff down there, even though we're not playing anything. Top donators, last donators. We're getting stuff put in place for just, moving forward. And also, we are cool to go with that. And we still have water running back here. So millions of gallons we waste every day. It's amazing. So let's get working on this. So I am going to use this, one of my favorite boards. I have to get rid of this wine because really, she is not so good. The grape juice, she's not so good. Redo overlay. Oh, yeah, there we go. Hold on, peeps. I got to redo stuff now. I'm getting yelled at. Hold on. You know what's cool about this? If you look at our website, once this is live, look at that live button. That is actually what it's going to look like. You'll be able to watch us. If you can't get into Twitch for some reason, you'll be able to watch us and the show live. Let's see if we can click over to that. There you go. I don't know. Maybe I can't. No, I might not be able. No, I can't do that. Oh, yeah, I can. Look at that. So there we go. It's live. I think it's updating. No supported video. Back end available. Flashes down. Oh, okay. So I know why this is here. This is we're not finished with it, but you can see the chat and stuff in there. And of course, you have to be signed in to be able to use the chat. So give me 1 second. We're trying to update the overlay here. And there we go. All back to you there. All the numbers. See all the numbers up here? That's what's important. So, and we finally have hot water. Okay, that only took 20 minutes. That's awesome. Yes, sir. May you have a bowl. My world for a bowl. My son is looking for a bowl, and I am happy to give him one. You're welcome, sir. So, that's Jawsome. That is Jawsome. Jawsome. Oh my gosh! So tonight, I don't know how many of you guys like drinking wine. Do we have wine guys out there? You know, Twitch doesn't like us doing this, and we're not doing a wine show. I'm not pushing wine. I'm not saying go out and buy this. It's not. But I got to tell you, look at the name. Oopsie, yeah, I can't do that. See, I don't have that one up anymore. Well, here, I'll do it right there. It's Rumpus. Rumpus. The bowl keeper. I am the keeper of bowls. Sometimes he says, please send down the bowl. That's only when he's in the pit in the backyard. But anyway, so the wine must be good. And the reason is that Rumpus wine must be good because the Rumpus wine, the top of the cork says, drink me. You probably can't read that, but it's pretty funny. You're actually making mousse. Heck yeah. All we eat here. Where the hell are you? Splitey lover, where the heck are you? Love to know. Cap? Yeah. Where are you? Spidey, let me ask you, where are you? You must be up north there, eh, buddy, huh? Are you up in, are you up there by Saskatchewan? Saskatoon? Where are you at? Yeah, I don't usually eat moose. A buddy of mine was actually in Alaska. This is the same thing, same guy that gave me the salmon that I couldn't make last week. If you guys were watching us Saturday, we did one heck of a show. Alaska, my dad and I use your pellets all the time. Awesome! I love that. I knew that. You're a good, fine-looking man for using our pellets. Your father, not so much. But you are. Yeah, maybe your dad is. I don't know, whatever. Anchorage, nice joint. So my buddy was up in, God, I don't remember where he was. Anyway, he flew in Anchorage and he went out from there, and that's where I got the moose from. And I also had some salmon that he had caught up there. It was all good. Good day. Hey, how the heck are you, Ozzy? Nice to see you. Thank you for swinging by. Everybody can say hi. We love it when you say hi. Hi. How are you? Oh, well, okay. Thank you. What do I know? That's not bad. The Rumpus is, I think this is a chili. Oh, it's Californian. Okay. Chaotic and focus pretty lights. A Campo, California area. I have no idea where that is, but anyway, it's all good. So, Pinwheel, very easy to do. I want to try smoking some emu. Well, you should. Emu or you, either one, couldn't hurt. I've never had emu, but I have had ostrich. Pretty cool, but it's super lean, super lean. So you got to put fat back in it. It's like when you do ostrich, you got to cook it in fat, butter. Man, I tell you, but it makes a really tasty, it's like meaty, steaky. It's unbelievable, just unbelievable. So, perk, we got some pork there. Slice that up. This is just regular old pork from the butcher. Saw my butcher today. I'm going to try getting my butcher on. We're going to do something he likes. I don't know what. My local guy, Danny, great guy, got a great little butcher place. He's actually, you know what we got coming up? I'll share with you. Oh my gosh. We have some ribs, some beef ribs that we're going to be doing, and they're pretty fresh, but I have to wait because there's going to be a fresh cow that's going to be done. So my butcher just told me that we're probably about 4 weeks away from it, and I can't wait, and I'm going to do some. I'm probably going to put like 4 on the grill and show you guys how to do a big old beef. These are like brontosaurus, ribs. These are like Fred Flintstone ribs. The beginning of the show, the waitress the car hop puts it on the side, and the whole car goes, oh my God, just awesome. So let me read a little. We got some... lake trout. Oh, the lake trout up there. Halibut. Oh, see, that's really good. Willow, I have got no idea what the hell you're talking about there, Splitey. I got no idea. When I didn't do much smoke. Oh, Aussie. Yeah, so you gotta do some smoking. I mean, that's all we do. This is just prep area for me, and everything finishes in my grill. We're a pellet grill thing. We do pellet grills. And we do pellet grills just because we do pellets. So, but everything we do is transferable over to any kind of grill. It's really about temps. Right now I have the grill, I have the grill at about 280 degrees. And we're going from there, kind of going up from there. But 280, it's not as cold out, and I want to get some smoke in there. So... Hey, Tasty Morsel, how you doing? Thanks so much for the host. Nice to see you. Tasty Morsel does a really nice job on Wednesdays before us. She does a cooking show too. I didn't catch what you cooked today. I'm so sorry. What did you do today, Tasty Morsel? And thanks so much for swinging by. I appreciate that and for hosting us. It's so very nice. Rectech bought there you go. Bought another 2,000 pounds a couple of weeks ago. Nice. Oh, Semp67, you are a god of pellets. Appreciate that very much. That Rectech, let me tell you, that Rectech right there is, we push it with cooking pellets and only cooking pellets, but yeah, it works out. Sam at Dix, how you doing? Thanks for swinging by the kitchen. We're doing a big moose steak today. We're chopping up, doing some pinwheels right now, and glad you're doing good, Tasty Morsel. That's awesome. So the first thing we're going to do is, the one thing I got to tell you is this was kind of tenderized. So when you get in, let me tell you something. When you see this moose, it's amazingly lean. There's a nice little fat cap all the way around it. I guess it's a shank. It was from this portion, and it's just stinking awesome. Well, no, it wasn't. It was from the front. No. Let me think. No, I think it was from front. Now I get confused. It might be the front leg, the front top, like here, just below the shoulder. But when you see it, it's magnificent. It's really good. But I'm not going to let you see it first, so. I did Chiquino seafood stew. Oh, my gosh, that sounds so good. So you guys go ahead and follow Tasty. Go check and see what she does. And we're hoping it's not gamey and not your stuff, not your seafood stew, but our moose. But that sounds really good, Tasty Morsel. I'm sorry I missed that, so now I got to go back and check that out because that sounds really dang good. But anyway, so yeah, the moose is loose today. And So what I'm going to tell you is, if your butcher can make if you get a pork tenderloin and have them slice it and then tenderize it. If not, I have a tenderizer, but it's filthy dirty, and I'm going to have it up on the website in a couple of days. Actually, here, I'll show it to you. Actually, it's not dirty. I'm sorry. I did clean it. So this is the tenderizer we use, and it's going to be up on the website tomorrow. And this thing is like unbelievable. See, now caribou, before I show you this little tool, which is just scary sometimes. So caribou, now Spidey, you mentioned caribou, and I hear that you have to shoot caribou at different times of the year. In other words, you can go out and hunt, but during rut, you don't want to shoot a male because they're really nasty tasting. But you want to get calf, moose, or calf and cow and young buck then, or young male moose. That's what you want to shoot during rut. But the big guys you don't want to shoot then because they get nasty. And I don't know if that's true or not. That's what I've heard from my buddy. So, and I'm hoping moose aren't the same. So, anyway, this thing though, this is a contraption and a half. So I'll tell you, if you go up to cookingpellets.com and then you look over on the left side, it says catalog, and you hit that, it'll drop down to this little thing, and it's not the new site, it's the old site, but we're going to change it over to the new site too. But when you drop down on the catalog listing, it says tools that the Reverend Barbecue tools or something like that, and it's the stuff that I use. Like we have the newer version of the Xylus garlic press up there, which I was going to show you, but now I'm completely lost. And I know it's here. I don't know where it is. Okay, so I lost it. So anyway, we usually have it's probably dirty in the dishwasher. So we have a garlic press. Okay, I'm being told by the stage manager that it is in here. It's not in here. So it's not there. The stage manager being my lovely wife, Mrs. B. Anyway, so it's a garlic. So we have the garlic press up there. I don't figure what else. We have something. We have our little mini chopper up there. And anyway, so this is going to be up there. So this thing is like, now watch this. Here, I'm going to, oh, no, I'm not going to do that. Watch the top of this. Woo! You see that? Don't get a finger caught in there because you're going to skewer yourself. So this, if your butcher won't do it, this is like the best thing since sliced bread. It ought to be pretty good. Never had bad moose ever, but I don't know hunting usually. That's my dad's gig. Yeah, let me know. That'd be good. Saturday we're around, unless you can get them tonight. So this thing, okay? So you grab it good like that, and then this is what you do. It's the downward motion, boom, 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 and you do it all over this. I've already done it. I already cleaned it. Don't want to dirty it up again. But this Chef Master, they'll be up on Amazon tomorrow, or not on Amazon. They'll be. We use Amazon links. That's what kind of supports the feed. So it'll be up on the website tomorrow. But so you can tell there's a little bit of texture in this from going through and getting tenderized, and you have to tenderize it. Just no way around it. It's the best thing to do is tenderize it. So anyway, so the first thing we do here is we're gonna make a wheel, okay? And this is not rocket science by any means. It's just a wheel, and there's no real easy way to do this. So I'm probably gonna have to use a couple toothpicks in here. So I'm gonna just start to keep it up, and there's one. Let me get another one here because they're so expensive. I have to be careful of how many I use. So there's another one, and this side here is not sticking on its own very well because it kind of fell off. So we're gonna just put this piece on here just cause I can't waste any. I can't waste any. Okay, so there's our kind of start of the wheel, and then we take about a cup of stuffing, okay, and actually, okay, did that backwards. Sorry, have to put the cheese in first, and then we'll do the stuffing. I'm sorry. So line it with cheese, Swiss in the center. I like Swiss. You can use whatever. I mean, I love Swiss cheese. I actually had a cheeseburger today. We have a local little bar by us, and they make the best. It's just a little bar, and they make the best cheeseburgers. So now we're just going to kind of push that on there and re-wrap this around. This is where it turns into a little bit of a pinwheel. Okay, wrap the meat back around here, and we're going to re-skewer it up. Okay, and like I said, this is pretty easy peasy. There's not much to this thing, but they make for very, very nummy nums. These things are just awesome. They taste awesome. They're simple to do. You can get in the box stuffing, and there's no reason not to go any other way. So this could probably be a little bit tighter. Oops. See, I tenderized that way too much, I think. And now it's falling apart. So we just use more. More toothpicks. Just remember that they're there when you take it apart. Okay? And then use the rest of the dressing. And the dressing's just a tad dry, but I might put a little bit of my olive oil, my garlic, roasted garlic infused olive oil with rosemary. And I don't know if you guys saw me do that a couple weeks ago, but this stuff is like the bomb. This is my new stuff that's going. We did this a couple shows ago. And so if you look through, simple, everything you got at home you could do with that. And this is the old stuff that we had. So I'm just going to give the breading in here just a little bit, just to get it nice and moist, probably about, a little less than a teaspoon, and super garlicky. And you know what? You can't have enough garlic in my world, ever. I'm telling you. Just love it. There you go. You know what? I just noticed I got to pull this up a little bit. I have a little bit of, whoops. Bear with me, peeps. I'm trying to adjust this so it's just, no, I got to have it that big. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, what is the weather like up there? So, and of course, we're going to finish this with a piece of bacon, because pork and more pork equals awesome. You can never have enough of this, right? That's it. That's all there's nothing else to this. This is so easy. So, that's it. That's a pork wheel. There's not much more to it. Do you guys want some of this? I'll put it on. I didn't hear anything from anybody. You want a pork wheel? Probably not. Oh, okay. Well, there's one on right now. I have one on right now. The Mrs. B, she's looking at me sideways. I have people. I'm talking to people. It's not just me, really. There's people out there. Yeah. Boy, yeah. Okay. So you know that cartoon thing when one guy turns away from the other guy and the one goes like, yeah. So getting a lot of that. So I'm having me a baby bell because I want a baby bell. So to recap here, we're going to recap, people, okay? Let's recap. So we have probably, that's a nice size tenderloin. A standard 1 pound tenderloin will probably make you 2 or 3 of these, depending on the thickness, okay? I'm going to have me some cheese because I like me some cheese. And then we have really only about one piece of Swiss. I'm not going to overdo it on the cheese, only because my son's going to eat this, and he doesn't like a lot of cheese. He loves cheese pizza, doesn't realize sometimes. Pizza is cheese-based, so we just let him think what he wants. Anyway, and then stuffing, and just box stuffing, kind of made out box stuffing just before you put it in something to cook. And then really there's nothing on it for any kind of spice, and I'm going to put a little salt and pepper on it and just a piece of bacon around it, and that's it. The stuffing, I'd say we probably got a half cup, maybe a cup of stuffing in there. It's not a big deal. There's not a lot there. Thank you, Sump. Appreciate that. That oil, by the way, super simple. And since you brought it up, Sump, we start with roasted garlic on the grill, on that thing right there. We leave the skin on, though. We take the clove, cut the top off, leave the skin on, put it on the grill. Takes about 30, 40 minutes to roast. And then when we take it off, even if it's a little dry on the outside, it's fine. we go ahead and we take the skin off, throw the skin away. It comes off very easy. And then I just kind of cut into it a little bit. If it's a little drier on the outside, cut into it a little bit. So the olive oil will get into there. And then I go ahead and I put like probably 6 cloves in this one. And then we get some fresh rosemary at the local store if you can get it. Fresh rosemary is best. If not, you might want to rub. If you have powdered rosemary or rosemary that's like, comes not powdered but just has the stem or the little leaf, sometimes that's not the best. It takes a little longer to sit, but use what you can. So take that. I use fresh rosemary and I bruise it or I crush it on the stem. In fact, you can see stems in there of rosemary, and there's also cilantro in there. And I crush the fresh cilantro too, and it kind of lets the oils out, and you put it in olive oil and you leave it sit. Like this one has been a week, and it doesn't have much of a taste yet, just a little bit. I usually smell it just to see if you can get a little bit. Occasionally, for the first couple of weeks, I'll take the stopper and I'll turn it upside down and right side up again. I'll take the stopper out and put my finger over it, turn it upside down, let everything kind of go through and put it back. And then, but it all meld up, and then you get this luscious oil that I had here, and I leave everything in it. The only time I clean that out is when it's empty or when I'm making another batch. And you can see this is pretty clear. It's a little cloudy on the bottom, but you get what you get. So anyway, you have stuff in. I smelled something. I was worried for a second. Here. That's different. It's not bad. Yeah, very licoricey. Yeah, this is really different. It's got a lot of flavor. Anyway, so we like our wine. So I'm actually going to I think I'm going to put this one on because I'm going to have this one afterwards, after we're done. I'm going to check the mousse. Don't go anywhere. You're still going to hear me. And I didn't salt and pepper that. That's what I think I'm just going to put a little pepper on it, fresh pepper. I don't think I want any salt. I think the salt from the bacon is going to do. So there you go. I know there's a guy out there that is lurking that does an auto body shop. It's Auto Body Shop. That's his Twitch handle. So it's twitch.tv//Auto Body Shop, and he does auto body work. And listen, everybody, make sure I don't drop out because we had issues with it dropping out, but this new system we shouldn't have any problems with our volume dropping out. Anyway, I don't think I want you to see the mousse yet. I'm not going to let that go. I'm going to put my pinwheel on, and I'm going to take the other one off, and I'm going to show you what this pinwheel looks like. This looks awful, awful good. I don't want you to see the mousse yet. What's the temp on the mousse? Ooh, we're about ready to pull that. That mousse is at about 150. I want to get it up to like 160 before I pull it. It's starting to rain outside. Are you ready for the pinwheel? Let me show you the pinwheel. In fact, here I'm going to get you the secondary camera here. We're going to lose our chat because when we flip over, I'm going to lose this chat right here. There you go. Thank you, Wise Rooster. I'm going to move this over here. We're going to show you what our here we go. And here is our pinwheel. So this is a finished pinwheel, a little bit tighter. This is the one I did earlier. I wanted to have you guys see what it looked like. And look at that. That is just, is it gonna adjust to here? Let me see if I can get it to adjust. Here we go. Look at that. What do you think of that? And that's a nice size. That's probably a nice serving for at least for like one person. Might be a little bit, I don't know. Might be big enough. We're going to crack into this and see how good it is. So give me a second. I'm going to swing back over. The autofocus there is getting a little wiggity. So we stopped the autofocus here. We did some technical stuff over the last day or so. Let me get a little plate so that doesn't run off. And in fact, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another plate for that stupid mousse, which I don't think this is going to be big enough. But let me put it in. Let me put it in here. Put it in the warmer, and let's see what we can do here. Let me grab a knife and a fork, and let's put this on here. Looks nice and juicy. What do you think? This came out really good. Chat, Wise Rooster, if you try the chat, please, if you can. You look, it's got, I mean, you guys can't see it as well. You kind of can, but it's got nice color. And I haven't had this on that long. This is, oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. So I don't know if you can, this is just here. I'll just show you here. I'm not used to the other camera not being there. Okay, so it looks like that's working. I usually have that other camera over the chat here, and I don't tonight because we're just trying a different thing. So let me take a piece of the pork, and let me take some stuffing and some Swiss cheese. Oh, that's good. So, wow. So the stuffing has a really, you don't expect the stuffing. I got to tell you, that really kicks nice. It's got a nice flavor to it. It's really moist. Kind of takes in the inside, The cheese kind of sticks to it. It gets a little juice from the pork. And the one I didn't put any of the olive oil, any of the garlic olive oil on this one, and now I wish I would have. And I don't want to dip. You know what? Maybe I'll just put a little on there. I'm going to put a little onto the side. Allow me to try this. So just a little bit, just a little on the side here. So I just want to see what it's going to taste like because I'm betting it's not going to suck. Whoops. Oh. Okay, that's good. So, unbelievably succulent there because of, bacon with pork and cheese. Look at that. That is just, oh my God. That is so good. So I got to have one more bite. I'll put this back, and then we'll start on the chicken. How's that? Then I'll show you what we did. I got my mic on that one. Okay. So, pork's nice and juicy. Got a beautiful color. Oh, I keep on showing it to the wrong camera. Well, you can't tell. Got a lot of cheese on it. Got some nice grill marks. The bacon is done perfect. The little bit of salt from the bacon and the pepper. Oh my God, I can't stop eating this. All right, but I have to. Sorry for being rude. I have to taste test, Okay, let's put that in there. Wow. And how easy was that? You slice up pork tenderloin, you tenderize it, you make some stuffing, about a cup of stuffing, and then, oh my gosh, you're on camera. Somebody can see your butt. And then you get a piece of cheese, Swiss cheese, whatever kind of cheese, and it's literally one piece. You line it, you make a nice roll of it, you put the stuffing in it, wrap it with bacon, put it on. Done. That was at 250 degrees. That took all of about 40 minutes. Nice light smoke flavor. Oh my God, so good. Buns to you all. Okay, now we're going to do chicken. You want to get some of that for him? If you want me to take it out? Okay. Okay, I got to take this out because now the kid wants some. Dang kids. Dang kids. No, I didn't feed them before. I'm all bad. So you're going to have to cut. Here. He probably won't like the stuffing, but have him try it. That's breading. Just tell him it's breading. Okay? Okay, huh? Oh. So my son's a little picky, but I got to tell you, I told him now a couple of weeks ago. I ended up doing ended up doing, Wise Rooster, you have a bunch of pellets in your account. Oh, my God. Level up for Wise Rooster. What does a level up mean? Give me a second, Chemical, and I'll tell you. So Chemical Barista, if you hit exclamation point account, it'll tell you, excuse me, how many pellets you have in your account. And we're going to use that for giveaway and thank yous for swinging in. And we don't tell people. We just kind of put it in place. It's automatic. So Chemical Barista, go to your keyboard and type exclamation point account. There you go, just like Wise Rooster did right there. Do the same thing, exclamation point, and then account. And the bot will automatically tell you how many pellets you have. Can I get the pellets in Australia? You know, I got to tell you, Aussie, not yet. We are working on it, though. We are working on it. We are in Europe. We are in Canada. We're in the States. But we don't have it there yet. Look at that. Chemical Barista, you have 1,450 pellets in your account. So there you go. Those pellets, so I'll explain to everybody, you don't have to do anything to sign up. As long as you follow us, you automatically get stuff just for following us, pellets. So, and now my overlay is bad again. Hold on. Using the perfect mix of 100% hickory tonight. Oh, I got now. What pellets? Sump 67. Hold on one second. I gotta redo this. So give me a sec. Oh, there it goes. It went back into it. I'm sorry. Okay, so what's up? Semp, we are actually using a mix of a new pellet with our perfect mix. We have a wine pellet that we are doing. Nobody else has ever done it. We're the first ones to do it. Thank you for asking, Semp. And it is a pellet. The wine pellet is made based off of a French oak. It's got a little bit of maple in it, but it's French oak, and the French oak has been soaked in wine, red wine. So the French oak sits in red wine. It gets saturated. We take it out. We put it through a special process to dry it, and then every 10 minutes you are in the chat. That's right, they are. Thank you, Wise Rooster, for explaining their pellets. They are giving you, just for sticking around, we give you 10 pellets every time. Or we give you pellets every time 10 minutes goes around. Anyway, and we'll give you free stuff for that. Down the road, you'll get free stuff. You can bet on it, too. We're going to do betting and all kinds of other gameplay on that. So just so you know, just fun to have. Anyway, so it's a mix of our perfect mix and then our new wine pellet. And the wine pellet is made from French oak that has been pretty much saturated with red wine. We're working on a white wine one, too, but red wine. And then we get that dried, and there's a special process for that, so it works so we can pelletize it. And we mix a little bit of oak in it after we chip it, and then we run it through our mill, and we make wine pellets. And they are, in fact, I'm going to get a handful. I'm going to show them to you because they are quite a bit darker than our regular pellets. So we just got this. We actually, boy, I got to tell you, it's a night of news. I'll show you this. Our regular perfect mix pellets are quite darker. I actually have one here. I'll show you. So these are the wine pellets, okay? And I'm going to put a perfect mix pellet at the tip of my fingers. You can see maybe how much lighter that pellet is up in front of my fingertips. And those are our wine pellets. And they kind of have a wine smell to them. They're kind of wine smelly. It's amazing. Yeah, tasty morsel, I got to tell you. So we're going to start selling these, not only for the pellet grill, of course. Oops, I dropped one off. Oh, boy, if I step on one of those tonight, it's going to be a problem. So we're going to be selling these in smaller bags with instructions, like 3 and 4 pound bags for people to use on their regular grill outside, charcoal or gas grill. You'll be able to use those on that as long as you follow our directions on how to do it. So, and I just noticed that I don't have that chat box in the right place. Hold on. I got up. There we go. Okay. Quite a segue. Asking if I like wine earlier. Yeah, well, we try hard. So we love wine. The wife and I are not wine snobs. We just We just know what we like. So, anyway, so that's one of the things. That's what I'm using. I'm using the Perfect Mix along with our wine pellet. It's about a 50-50 mix. The wine pellet gives a little bit of a sweetness, still a good smoke flavor. Doesn't create a ton of heat. It's really more for around the anywhere from 2 to the 350 spot. You can get a little bit higher, but the heat profile isn't there. It's not a really high BTU, but oh my gosh, it's got tons of flavor. So look for that, Simp, because I know you're looking for it. You'll be doing stuff. I. Thanks for swinging by. I hope I got that right. How you doing? Thanks for swinging by to the kitchen. I am the Reverend of Barbecue. If it's your first time here, this is Cooking Pellets. We use that grill right there, and this right here is what we prep stuff on. And while I'm saying that, we're also doing a giveaway of some cooking mats. So you guys gotta look at the cooking mat. And go to the giveaway. It's really simple. Doesn't cost you anything. All you got to do is do a tweet. Hey, bud. Did you eat? Everything? Did you try this? No. Do you know what this is? Okay, so now I'm trying to get my son to try something. This is bread. Okay, no, you have to try this. It's bread. Okay? It's flavored bread. And? Okay, do you want to try another piece? Okay. You want some bacon? This kid is something else. Okay. Oh. Anyway. Bear with me a sec. Where was I? I lost my train. What was I talking about, young man? Wine pellets. Wine giveaway. That's what I was talking about. Sorry. Giveaway. Jeez, I'm getting old. So, click on the giveaway. Doesn't take much. I'm still not going to let you see this chunk of moose. Oh, my gosh. Look at that thing. It is juicier than juicy. It is just going down. I'm not going to let you see any of this because I don't want to ruin it. So, I think I'm going to have to pull that. Yeah, we're ready. I'm going to pull this. Let me get this in here. My temperature probe. We're going to pull the moose off, and we're going to put it in the warming drawer, and I'm going to show it to you at the end of the stream here. Because that's what we do, okay? And it's raining out, and that's the other problem. I had issues with my grill last week, and it had a lot to do with water and a little issue with a hot rod, which is the thing that lights the grill. Stays on for about 4 minutes, but it went out. And it's just one of those expendables. That's what happens in pellet grills. They go out. So anyway. Juicy Moosey. Yeah, oh my gosh. You would not believe how juicy that thing is. Let me get this out of the way, and we'll bring out stuff for our chicken. Show you what the chicken is. What we're doing with chicken. Chicken. And let me get in a fresh skewer. There we go. Okay. One skewer. I'm only putting one on. I'm going to make one because we don't need more than that. I have one that's cooking right now. And this is really easy. I pre-prepped a lot of stuff, like I told you. So we have from fresh chicken. We have some fresh veggies. I did these just to check and see that they would be the right size, which they are. What else do I have? I think that's all I really am going to put on there. I might season this a little bit. You know what I'm going to get? I might get a... no, I don't know if the cheese is going to work on there. What else can I put on there? Can I put a couple of ginger? Oh yeah, let me put some of this on because I haven't put this. So I'm gonna add these. I love snap peas. They're really good. I could put pieces of hot dog on there. No, I'm just kidding. Got a look from Mrs. B. What? Okay. Boom. So that's what I'm looking for. So this one's dirty. Let's grab the other one. I got to start getting one for chicken. This is my chicken one. Hey, Weeping Ostrich. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate that very much. Let me go to my cam. We're going to lose some of this stuff here. If you guys didn't get this giveaway, Wise Rooster will put this up in a second because we're going to lose it when we go over to our ingredients cam. And as you can see, we have some snap peas, sugar snap peas. I'm going to have one. Pardon me. They're good. We have sugar snap peas. We have a couple pieces of, we have some onion, a mushroom, tomato, just a little bit. This is only one, but if you're going to make like 5 or 6 or 12 of these, you get the idea. Okay, so the pieces of chicken are pretty big though. So this is like the average size chunk of chicken. This was probably total to make 6. I used 3 or 4 chicken breasts, pretty good sized ones. Probably a third pound each. And they've been in the fridge a little bit, so I pre-cut up everything. And again, I don't usually, we're trying different things. So sometimes I'll pre-prep to do this, and then other times I won't. So I'm going to go back to the regular camera because, oh, there you go. Okay, so now it came up. Okay, so I'm learning things as I just noticed the numbers at the top there. I'm starting to learn why they're popping up and down and not coming up right away. Anyway, if you haven't followed yet, let me tell you, you need to follow, and you need to follow just so we know that you want us to keep doing this, and we really appreciate it. Definitely. So numbers come up. There you go. We're there. The chat is giving us a problem before. Maybe it's not now. So we're going to start with this. I'm going to go ahead, actually put this out, and give it a little bit of salt and pepper. That's all I need to do here is just a little salt and pepper, and only on the chicken. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do salt and pepper. Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's see what else I have. I don't want to use any garlic on this because the chicken's pretty light, and we just have vegetables with this. So what I might do is use some of my Cheaters rub. Again, if you haven't seen or heard of my Cheaters rub, it's exactly that. I get a really good base of organic seasonings and spices, about 21 of them. I buy that bottle at Costco, and then I throw stuff in it to make a nice rub. So I got to look for a good shaker jar. Well, next time I go to dollar store, I got to look for a good shaker jar. So I'm going to get a nice big pinch, and then I'm just going to roll this stuff in it. And I put a little bit of brown sugar in here. There's no salt in here, which I'm not a big salt lover. I love the taste, but it's not good for me, so I don't use it. So I'm just going to go ahead and coat this chicken. I'm just going to kind of toss it in this pile of my seasoning that I have here. And just to get enough all over it, some of the outer ends are a little bit heavier than the inner, no big deal. So it all ends up getting in the same place, getting kind of even. Okay, and these are probably a ½ inch thick, maybe a little less. And you want to have them pretty uniform in size. If you look, you see these are generally pretty uniform in size because you want them to cook uniformly, of course. So that's what you want to do. So it's a really quick start. I'm going to start with a piece of green pepper, okay? And don't skewer yourself if you can help it. Then I'm going to use a piece of chicken. Then I'm going to put, and I love onion, I'm going to put an onion on. And then I'm going to put another piece of chicken on. Okay, and again, it's so simple. I mean, and people really like this, and it's simple to do on the grill. You'll see it when I pull it off. I got one on there. When I'm done with this, maybe we'll get to the mousse. We'll give the mousse a try after this. I'm going to put another onion in here, and then I'm going to have the tomato in the middle just for something different. Just because. There's a tomato. Put the tomato in the middle. I think I'm not running out of room. Let's put a green pepper on there. Let's put a green pepper. Let's put a piece of chicken. This is pretty basic to do. Let's put another onion in here. Let's put another chicken, and we'll top it off with a shroom. Okay, for those of you that like mushrooms. I did mushroom caps the other day. Look at that. Pretty as a peach. Nice in color. And that's it. You don't even need any salt on it. I might put a little salt on it, but I don't think I'm gonna. You know what? I think I will. Actually, let me just drizzle a little bit of salt on there. Usually my Cheaters rub, I put a little salt in. But on this, because of the veggies, I want a little bit of salt to come out in it for a little bit. Oh, you know what I didn't put on? Dang it. I got them right here, too, because it's not in a ramekin. See? I'm off my own thing here. That's not good. Let me get some salt. My country for salt. Okay. Fresh. Well, fresh as fresh can be for salt, but fresh ground anyway. There you go. Nice and easy. Pink Himalayan. Nice grinder. Good flavor. No processed crap. Don't like the processed stuff. Hey, while I'm thinking about it, hit the social media stuff down there and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Google+, Pinterest, and we post a couple of times a week, probably 3 times a week, and we do giveaways. We're starting to do giveaways just for something different. We got a couple of big things coming up. We have a VacuVita. It's a vacuum machine. It's a big piece. This thing's worth like $400, and it's a tabletop piece, and you can vacuum seal all kinds of stuff with it. It has its own little containers, plus it has bags. We're actually going to give one of those away. It's going to be out. We're going to push that one out, but we're going to be giving that one away. When we get everything in and it's finished and set up and I know how to use it, I'll show you guys, and then we can go ahead and drive people to go ahead and go in for that. But we're not charging you for that. That's just because you're followers, and that's going to be a Twitch thing. We're not pushing that everywhere. We're going to push it to push Twitch. So when that gets up, tell your friends and family. Anyway, I like that. You like that? I like that. I think I'm going to put this. I think I'm going to put this on. I think I am going to put that on. So bear with me here. I think I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to grab the plate for the moose. That's what I think I'm going to do. Oh, look at that. My. So we got the pork wheel going. I can't show you the moose. The other pork wheel and the other shish kebab is not moving too quick. So I'm going to crank this up a little bit. I almost hit my head on my own camera. Where are we at here? Let's crank that up to 350 just so we can get a little bit. We're at 263. So again, getting a little cold out. The weather is not helping any with the rain. And to recap here, what we just did was we got a probably 3. You can do as many as you want. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to base this on 3 chicken breasts, good-sized chicken breasts. And you cut them up in even squares. That's really, the key is the size of the squares. It's not the amount. It's the size of what you make everything. You want to keep everything very, very uniform. And the reason you do is it'll end up cooking more uniform, and that's why you want to do that. Okay? So, couple other things. So the chicken, sorry. And then you cut vegetables, whatever vegetables you like. I actually love onion. That was actually a sweet Vidalia, a white sweet onion, Vidalia, whatever. I don't know if it's time for Vidalias, but it was a white sweet onion. And then just one cherry tomato in there, or was that a cherry or a Roma? I think it was a Roma tomato. And 1 mushroom on there. I'm not a big mushroom eater, but it doesn't take much to cook a mushroom on a pellet grill. And again, we do use a pellet grill. We have our Perfect Mix pellets in there, which is hickory base with cherry, hard maple, and apple. So we don't use any oak or alder. That's a high temp thing, but we get more flavor out of it. And we mix it in with a new pellet that we are creating and testing right now. It's not even on the market. It's going to be. You guys are hearing about it first, but it's a wine pellet. It's very cool. So made from saturated French oak, so which is what they usually make barrels out of, but this isn't. We don't get the wood from barrels, so completely different. We don't use barrels. That does actually not make a very flavorful pellet, believe it or not. That's good. So what I might do is get the moose out. V Catman, how you doing? Thanks for swinging by the kitchen. I am the Reverend of Barbecue. This is Cooking Pellets. And we're cooking a moose steak. We got a moose steak on, and I got to pull it. And I'm not going to show it to you guys yet. I might have to show it to you guys. because the temperature on my dang grill is not going up because I don't think I set it up high enough. So let me get this. Let me get my tongs. Let me get my tongs here. Where are my tongs? We're going to end up having just a little bit of an early night, I think, because my pellet grill is not getting up to snuff for me. I'm not too happy with it. So, and my chicken is not cooking. My chicken kebab is not cooking as quick as I want. So at least let's pull this out and talk about moose. We had a couple of guys talk about moose, that they only ate moose, and moose is always good. Never had caribou, nor had they. I'm going to open this and show it to you. So there you go. Look at that. This thing is just a drippy mess of love right now. I'm going to put that over there. And that bone, oh my God, look at this. This thing shrunk back. This thing was probably twice as long. You can see the chicken and the pinwheel in there, the second pinwheel. The chicken kebab's not moving as quick as we'd hope, but hopefully the temp goes up. We're getting there. It's getting up there. It's getting up there. So we rub this pretty good. This right now is almost is like a small. Look at this thing. I gotta change the view here. This thing is like this thing. Hold on, I gotta change the view. Here we go. This thing is like, look at that thing glistening. Oh my God, I gotta tell you, that is one dang big moose roast or steak. And what I'm really excited about is that bone in. This thing is like unstinking believable. Let me pull back the other camera here real quick. And this thing is like the smell. I actually use my cheaters rub on this. So I'm going to get a fresh knife. I am going to get a fresh fork. And we are going to, whoops, wrong one. Sorry. And we are going to try this. So I cooked this because I wasn't sure on the moose. And it's raw. I mean, it's raw. Look at this. I mean, this thing is just stinking beautiful. Madge Slavedon, how you doing? Nice to see ya. Thanks for swinging by the kitchen. You just got us pulling a moose steak out. What moose steak? Where else have you seen moose steak? Okay, so you guys, I don't know what you guys know about marrow, bone marrow. Bone marrow is generally pretty good. It's like beef butter. There's a little bit of bone marrow. Yeah, Bullwinkle. Thank you. Wait till I get Rocky in here. Oh, hold on. I got to taste this. Wow. Oh, my God. So I'm getting some beef. Oh, my God, is that rich? So this is bone marrow right here, okay? And the bone marrow is extremely rich. It's like meat butter. God, I got to go. Wise Rooster, go get meatbutter.com. Go get that right now for me, please. Oh, my God, that is so good. If you guys have ever had bone marrow, please let me know that I'm not the only guy out here in the world, the only idiot that loves this. My wife looks at me sideways and just shakes her head. So it's like meat butter. It is so rich, melts in your mouth, and it's nicely smoked. Oh my God. I could just eat that bone. That is just stinking delectable. Okay, let's give this thing a cross cut and see where we're at. So I might have kept this on a little longer than I wanted. Oh boy. I want to get it. There we go. So this doesn't look, oh yeah, it does look. So I don't know if you can see it. There's a nice pink. I'm going to pick this up. There's a nice pink, look at that. Oh my God, this is just perfect. Meat butter, yes, please. Tasty morsel, you got it. Oh my God, meat butter for everybody. Criminy Jickets, I got to tell you. So meat butter is awesome. Now this, I've never had moose. I've never had moose marrow, bone marrow. And this is just like off the hook. So I have not had moose before, but I was telling you earlier I didn't finish, as I do that a lot. My boy, and this is extremely hot, so I'm just going to give it a second. So my boy loves that I cook, and he loves most everything. He's very picky, but he likes stuff like that pinwheel. The stuffing, not so much. Everything else, yes, so much. So he loved it. I get to eat stuffing later, more of it. So long story short, I went pheasant hunting the other day, and I'm a guy, I don't hunt. I'm not a hunter. I don't do that. But I like clay pigeon shooting. So I like clay shooting. So sporting clays. Boom, boom. Okay, that's what I like to do. So I was invited, the guy that gave me the salmon, he invited me to go shooting. And I said, as long as I can take what I shoot. And he goes, by all means. So we made pheasant a couple shows ago, 3-4 shows ago, and my son tried it, and he was off the hook. Oh, my God, what is this? It's so good. And I told him, and he couldn't believe me. He just did not believe me because that pheasant was so juicy, so lean, so like did not taste, was gamey. Okay, now I got to try this. No salt, no pepper, just my Cheaters rub on here. So give me a second. Oh. Wow. So we have somebody here from Canada eats this all the time. Excuse me. I got to get a little wine. Eats this all the time. And I got to tell you, that is awesome. Oh my God, is that good. Very lean, too. Not gamey at all. So I got to tell you, you got to try different foods. If you can get them from Buddy's, damn, that's good. I'm so sorry I can't share. I'm this sorry I can't share. Really, this sorry I can't share. Oh my God, is that good. It is so delicious. So if you have a chance, wait, I have to get a little meat butter in there. So if you have a chance, oh my God. If you have a chance to get some moose, okay, this was taken, processed, and frozen all in the same day. I got it, and then I got it thawed out. This is only about 4 weeks old, maybe 3 weeks old, 4 weeks old. But to keep, you have to freeze it. I can't imagine how good this would be if it was not frozen. And, oh, God, I got to tell you, I cooked that outside just a little bit. I cooked it down on low to start it. I get a little juice on there, though. And it is juicy. I mean, there is a ton of, look at all the juice in here. Ton of juice, excuse me. Well, flavor. Oh, my God. Maybe a moose giveaway sometime. Maybe. We do the moose giveaway. Okay, here, moose giveaway. This is, for all of you watching, this is going to be the signification of a moose giveaway. Okay? If anybody else sees me do that, I will say I never did. Nobody caught that. Oh, my God. That is so good. So, while we're talking about other things, I have to push this off for a little bit, or else I'll just keep eating. And we're not doing social eating right now, even though I would love to. So the point is, Moose, Ichabod, how you doing? You missed the moose, dude. Did you just come in? Ichabod Glass, another streamer there. He does stained glass stuff. Oh my God, Ichabod. You have missed the moose. So good. I'm just eating a little. We did a pork wheel, and how was your stream today? Did you do a stream today? Just got home. Oh, no big deal, man. Just no big deal. So, actually, Ichabod got a, I'm going to put you on the spot here now, pal. Did you try the pellets yet? So Ichabod got a bag to try of pellets, Ichabod is another pellet grill user. I did not know that. He's a streamer, happens to be a pellet grill user. Odd what you find here. Excuse me while I choke. So Ichabod, excuse me. Ichabod, where's my, oh, is that good? Ichabod is a streamer. He does stained glass artwork. Very cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. So if you think about it, swing on by and look at Ichabod stuff when you get a chance. I see Wise Rooster, our modest with the mostest, put up a giveaway that we're doing. 5 of you are going to win. We're only using it for social and for Twitch. So go to the giveaway. Real simple. Do what it asks. You're signing your life away, giving me $100 million for those of you that I know you might be a little short this week, but that's okay. Kidding. Just go ahead and sign off. You're going to do a Twitter thing. It's no big deal. Grasshopperage. Grasshopper Sage. How you doing? I chewed that name up pretty good, I see. Excuse me. Thanks for coming by. Welcome to the kitchen. We're just eating moose. You missed the moose. We pulled moose off, and this is it. And butter. This is meat butter. This is marrow, bone marrow, moose bone marrow. This is like the most awesome thing. Ichabod, I don't know if you've had moose marrow. This is meat butter. You got to do that. You're going to try them this weekend. I get that. That's very cool. Let me know how they work. Oh, my God. There's Ichabod's, excuse me, there's Ichabod's Twitch set. So go ahead and follow Ichabod. Go over and see what he does. Very cool stuff. Excuse me. Oh, wrong. Wrong pipe. I shouldn't talk and eat. Your hopper was full of other competition stuff and going to some ribs and tenderloin this weekend with the wine ones. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Meat steak looks good. Meat steak is like stinking awesome. Tasty Morsel, thanks so much for swinging by again. Tasty Morsel does a stream too. She does cooking before us on Wednesdays, but go to her page and you'll see when she does. She does really, really good stuff. She made an awesome seafood soup tonight. So catch her on Twitch. Go to her stuff and check it out. Follow her. Thank you so much for stopping by and hosting us, Tasty Morsel. Appreciate that so much. Have yourself a good night. Thanks for stopping by. But I've seen them in the wild, and I'm sure that I got to tell you, this is wild moose. I'm not a hunter. I have a friend that's a hunter. I had pheasant for the first time in a long time, but I had pheasant that I took the other week, and with the premise that if I could shoot, I want to go pheasant hunting for the first time, but as long as I could take and eat what I got, and I have more pheasant in the freezer, very, very good. So. But Grasshopper Sage, I'm telling you, the moose is very good. I can't have all this. I'm going to put this in a bag and bring it in for the guys tomorrow. They're just on me to get that done. They're like, where is that? And that's what I'm going to do is get that and bring it in. Now the marrow is an acquired taste, very much. And again, Tasty Morsel, thanks so much. Appreciate that. The moose is definitely, I don't think you can get that's a great question, Wise Rooster. Can you get domesticated moose? I don't think they're raising them on farms to put them through slaughter. I don't think that works. I mean, this isn't cow by all means. This has a very heavy texture. It's very lean. It's very heavy texture. So, it's got a little bit bigger texture than meat. I mean, it's just different. You know that if it's beef, what kind of beef is this? But it's very flavorful. It's got a lot of good flavor. This bone, though, I got to tell you, this little chunk of love right here, I got to get me just some bones, and we are going to do bone marrow, roasted bone marrow out on the grill, and I think I'm going to I got to do something with this. I'm going to put this in a little, like, I'm going to do something with this. But the bone marrow is very good. High-end restaurants, this thing right here is like what half my kitchen costs, just this bone. If you go to a fancy restaurant, they all upper crusty and walk around, serve you things like this. But this is a rarity. You don't find that. But very good, all the same. Super, super good. Book a Moose Rancher. Yeah, we're going to get a Moose Rancher in next week, Christ Rooster. Very good. And maybe a moose, somebody that rides moose, maybe a moose cowboy. What do you call a moose cowboy? A moose boy. That doesn't sound as fun as a cowboy. It's moose boy. But anyway, it's very good. So tons of juice. You can see the juice on here. I mean, it just a boatload, and the juice is the juice almost tastes as good as that dang meat butter does. The marrow in there, it's unbelievable. Moose looks good, Semp. And Semp, you said you've had moose, right? I'm pretty sure you said you've had moose. Oh my God, it's rich. That's what it is. It's very, very rich. So for those of you, that don't usually try stuff. Now we're always saying that we're trying to do stuff that's in the kitchen fridge, and I'll be the first one to tell you, most of us don't have moose laying around. So I get that, but I had to try this because I got it. Unfortunately, I couldn't do my salmon because my grill had an issue on Saturday. But we did build a really cool patio heater that takes pellets. So we were still in the pellet form of things. So anyway, but tonight we're doing moose. Anyway, I'm going to go out. We're going to check the grill, and we're going to see how our chicken looks, and our chicken kebab. And if our chicken kebab's done, we're going to have a little chicken, and then we'll do a wrap up. So it is really raining out here, and there's a chicken kebab. Looks like it's pretty close. It's raining pretty good out here, I got to tell you, and I have water getting into my USB for that. Oh boy, that's not good. So I forgot I have a USB hooked up to my camera outside, and I use these cameras, and they only have like this much wire on them. Then I have a powered USB that come into the main computer here, and anyway, it's getting a little wet. Not good. So, Deadlord90, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Deadlord90. God, it sounds so powerful. Deadlord90. Thanks for swinging by the kitchen. Appreciate that very much. You guys, if you haven't hit the follow button, hit the follow button over there. I know a couple of you have, and I really appreciate that. And for us to keep doing this, you have to hit the follow button. I mean, you got to keep on hitting the follow button. I'm going to move the moose out of the way. Excuse me. One more shot of the moose and the moose meat butter in the marrow. And I got to tell you, that was stinking, oh my gosh, that was stinking awesome. I think our chicken is pretty done. So I'm going to make a little room off of this. And I think we're going to get some chicken. So, Deadlord90, do you have a grill? Do you guys, here, let me touch on this. If you guys have a regular grill, you don't need a pellet grill like that. I mean, we do pellets. We're cookingpellets.com because that's what we do. That's why it's called Cooking Pellets. I am the Reverend of Barbecue, but this is Cooking Pellets. This is what we prep stuff on, and we cook on that little bugger right there. But if you don't have a grill, right now we're doing 350 degrees. So if you can get your grill around 350 for the chicken kebabs that we're doing, that's all you need to do. I don't care if it's a charcoal grill, a gas grill, electric, whatever you got. Everything I do here works on that grill. So we just do ours. We kind of show how easy it is to use a pellet grill. You got to have electricity to it. That's the only thing. I've made things, and maybe we'll make one some other day. I've made a battery-powered system that will start, light, and keep my grill running for 10 hours on a battery. So I made an off-site system to do that for those that do competitions and stuff like that, but we'll get into that later on. I know the American Royal, one of the country's largest barbecue competitions, is coming up in September. And I don't think we're going to go, but if we do, we'll let you know, and we'll just walk around and talk to everybody. But at the competition, it's a very sometimes very hard to get electricity when you're doing competitions, and that's why I built this system. And it's really just you plug the grill into it. It has a battery and an inverter. It's pretty basic. It's nothing really hard. I just built a little box for it. So anyway, that's another thing we'll do on another day. But right now, let's get some chicken. So. And gotta go. Thanks for the idea. Okay, thanks, Simp. I appreciate it very much. Thanks again for swinging by. And hey, don't forget to follow if you haven't, and check us out on Saturday, 10 a.m. You're usually around, and we do appreciate that very much. So have a good night, sir. All right, look at that. We got look at that. We got some nice smoke rolling off. Oh, it is really stinking raining out here now. I don't really need to turn this. Let's put this on here. Our wheel's almost done, and the other one is almost done. Oh, we're at about 350 on the grill. It is like pouring out there. I'm getting soaked. Okay, I need to, okay, I'm going to show you this. It's our chicken. It's got grill marks. Got grill marks on it. Some people say it doesn't have grill marks. It's got grill marks. I'm going to leave this just for a second. I have to put a plastic Ziploc bag around a connection outside. I'm very sorry. Loving the outside cam grill. Yeah, thank you so much. That was a work in progress, but we got it handled finally. We're trying to make things a little bit less. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to leave this inside. We're trying to make things a little bit. Whoopsie. Hold on. Don't want to lose the grill cam because that's not going to be good. Hold on, people. Hold on, I gotta put the connection inside a plastic bag here because I can't get the connection inside the sunroom here. So I'm gonna try keeping the water out of it by putting a plastic bag over it and then putting it back outside. So, and hopefully the plastic bag doesn't fill up with water. That would not be a good thing. Okay, and it's not working. Okay, we're just going to leave it on the inside then. There you go. We'll figure it out. I don't care. All right, sorry about that. A little emergency there. We don't want anything to short out. That wouldn't be good. So, yeah, the cam are if I can move this over. Oopsie. Hold on. I want to move the chat down so I can read it all. I don't know what happened there. Loving the grill cam so far. Glad I followed. Thank you so much for Grasshopper Sage. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate that, ma'am, sir, whichever. Whoever you may be, we appreciate the follow from you. So awesome. And now, you know what? I turned off my auto. I thought I turned off my autofocus, and every once in a while it pops in and out. I could have swore I did that. Oh, well. Anyway, follow us if you haven't. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, just look for Cooking Pellets. I'm going to take this off of here. Take a piece of chicken off. Let's make sure the chicken's done before we do anything with it. Junior, you want a little bite of chicken? Okay, that's a no. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. And with a little bit of green pepper. I'm going to get a little bit of green pepper with this. First bite. Oh, my gosh, that's so good. You know, I just love it when a plan works. Man. So this was not on there that long. I mean, you guys saw that. This was maybe on there for, 15, 20 minutes? So, hey, Rooster, why don't you see if somebody's on? And I don't know if Iggy's on or not, if you want to check. Let me get another little plate here. I'm just going to get a little plate and put this on it. Kind of just put it on a little plate. You know, I like that. I like that tomato stayed in there. So we have our chicken. It's nice and lightly smoked. We have our onions. We have some green pepper. We have a mushroom. And we have a nice light smoke flavor here on the chicken. Again, we started at 250. If you guys want to get more smoke, and you got a pellet grill, go ahead and just stir things at a lower temp. And if you want it to kick faster and finish, crank it up a little bit. Here, try a piece of chicken. Okay? There you go. Here's the chicken tester. Want a piece of vegetable? What do you think? She loves it. She loves it, huh? Hey, it tastes like chicken. My kids are so smart. Gosh, I raised the most brilliant kids, I got to tell you. Tastes like chicken. That's good. Okay. So anyway, peeps, we're kind of finishing up here. And remember on this, just to recap, 3 pounds or 3 breasts, 3 chicken breasts, a little bit of green peppers, mushroom, Roma tomato, a little bit of seasoning, sweet onions, and it doesn't take much. So, you put the grill on around 250, 300, takes a little bit longer, get a little bit more flavor in it. Our pork wheel, you probably got a good half pound of pork there. You don't have to marinate it. You can if you want. Somebody asked me that earlier. Excuse me. Hey, Hungry Hobo, how you doing? Thanks for swinging by. We're just finishing up, showing our moose. This is moose. You want to try something? You want to try some moose? Try some of this. Okay, try this. Are you eating a cookie? You ain't going to want it. Okay, I was going to have her try some bone marrow, but she's not going to like that on a cookie. So, anyway, moose, the pinwheel. We did a pork pinwheel, and the pork pinwheel, bacon wrapped, is tenderloin. You get a 1 pound tenderloin. You cut it in 3 slices, about a ½ inch thick if you can get there. Tenderize the snot out of it, and our tenderizer that we use will be up on our website at cookingpellets.com. Just look in the catalog for Reverend Barbecue tools. It'll be up tomorrow. And there's other stuff there, but anyway, so pork wheel, about a cup of stuffing, and you put out the pork, you put out some Swiss cheese, then you wrap it around a good solid cup of stuffing, and then you put bacon around, you put it on the grill. Simple, easy peasy. Oh my gosh, so simple. So we're just wrapping up. I really appreciate everybody swinging by. Kind of a short night tonight, but we're, something different, kind of prepping and pushing out. Don't know if I like it as much. We didn't have as many cameras on. And, hey, if you guys ever have anything to say, please, cb@cookingpellets.com. By all means, drop me a line, scream, yell, complain, or moan. I probably won't watch it anyway. Listen. Kidding. Just give us some feedback if you'd like. Thanks for following if you haven't hit the follow button. And Willy Wonka streaming, transmitting matter without loss. Toss will be awesome. Let me tell you something. Doing anything without taste is no taste. So that's in bad taste. So we're going to go ahead. I think Iggy's up. And if you guys haven't watched Iggy does wood turning. So we're going to go ahead and host Iggy. You guys come on over. I'm going to place the Iggy handle up there if I can find it. Bear with me a second, guys. I know Ichabod Glass was up. And we appreciate Ichabod for swinging by. Thank you. Tasty Morsel was up. And she also does some stuff, and I got to see if I can find Ignatius. Hold on. Unless you find it, Wise Rooster. Wise Rooster may put the link up. You have to do exclamation host. Great. Thank you so much, Grasshopper Sage. Appreciate that very much. What are you looking for? Yeah, just wait a sec. So give me 1 second so I can find Ignatius here, because I think he's up. Guys, don't go anywhere. We want to raid him. He raids us, and he always does a really nice job at raiding us, and I want to give him back a props for doing that. So let me find Ignatius. Make sure I have his spelling correct, which I do. Okay. This is This is Iggy's stuff. Hold on a second. And I think it's supposed to be host and then Ignatius. So let's go over there. Thanks so much again, guys, for doing this and for swinging by. Support where you can, who you can on Twitch. If it's not us, it should be somebody else. And again, I am the Reverend of Barbecue. Thank you for stopping by. And let's go raid Ignatius. So have a nice one. Thanks. See you later. Okay, here we go. That was easy. Boom. Okay, we're going over to Iggy here. Let's try this. All right, see you later, peeps.